Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sports Banter. I'm Z, he's B, and today we're going to talk about Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great game. Good game. Not great game.
Good
But,
game.
I enjoyed it. Man, a lot to take out of it, man. What were you thinking about it? Were you nervous about the game? Were you, excited? What were your thoughts?
Man, I think you hit on both of the emotions that I had. I was excited, but I was also nervous. I was excited because of the recent form Chelsea had,
Mm-hmm.
us building upon that, which I think in some situations we did. But
Yeah.
I was also nervous because I did look at Nottingham Forest recent um, games that they played, and I think they were allowing the third fewest XG
Man.
league, and they also beat Liverpool away. So
Yo. Yep.
there's something to them. They're not a easy team. So that's
Yep.
where I was a bit nervous. What about you?
Yeah. No, no, no. I agree, man. They I don't know the exact amount of goals they conceded, but it's not a lot. They're very like before the game. I was even thinking I was reading some Twitter posts, and a lot of people I feel like shared this opinion that like this is gonna be something new for us, and it was exciting because like okay, obviously we came from a 5 game winning streak, right? But also this was a new kind of opposition we faced. Super low block they played. I
Mhm.
know you're watching the game. They were playing almost like in their box, five back, and then four center mids or
Yeah.
four midfielders, compact, small spaces, and they got some good defenders like Murillo. We were actually going to get him this last summer. He's a beast, So
Oh
I'm a
man.
big fan of them. And then their manager Nuno is he's very good. He was at Wolves previously too, so he's
Experience.
well respected. Yeah, good experience. So as you said, nervous but excited as well, man. But it was a good game, I thought.
Absolutely.
Tight, very tight.
No, no, very tight. And I think we can start from once the lineup dropped.
Yeah.
Any reactions in terms of the line?
I like the lineup. It was same as
Yeah.
last week. He's doing this little switch as
Yeah.
always. But I kind of wanted Mudrik to not Mudrik, Neto to start just
Over.
because over Madueke. But Madueke played well.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted because he's been playing well, Neto.
Yeah.
And then besides that, I wouldn't have been surprised if Nkunku started as well. He's
Mm,
been in great form. I didn't want it, but like I wouldn't have minded.
yeah. I kind of understood the lineup. I expected it. He's, one of the great things has been consistent with it. And so I really didn't have any reservations. Like you
Yeah,
mentioned, Neto, I would have liked to see him, start, but I
yeah,
was totally fine with it. The game gets going, and one of the things that stood out to me was Chelsea's defenders
yeah,
early on, they were on it. And
yeah, man.
oh, where is this coming from? We were making great tackles. It looked like there was communication. Fafana
Mm-hmm.
had awareness.
Mm.
Nice, progression from
Yeah,
our defenders. And
yeah,
then I noticed Gusto was the one introverting
yeah.
versus Cucurella this game. So that's interesting itself. How does he pick and choose? What goes into that? Because last game it was Cucurella more
Yeah,
in
yeah, 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 yeah. I
previous.
wonder. I don't know. I actually, that's a great point, man, because he does change it, like you said. Even we had Vieja going up sometimes. You have Cucurella, then we have Gusto sometimes. So I think for him, maybe this is just my opinion. Maybe it's based on the opposition. Like if they have, for example, Hudson Odoi, our
Mm,
previous Chelsea brother, he was playing on the right.
yeah.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe we want some more like defensive solidarity on that side or
Ex-
solidity,
yeah.
stability, whatever the word is. But I don't know. But you're right though. But speaking of the defense, man, I want to highlight one brother, Mr. Colwell. Man, probably been a top 5 center back in the league this season, baby.
The right,
Hey, give that man the band, boy.
the right or the left? Where does it go?
I'm going. I think
That's
left. I think left. I think left.
that's where it goes, man. Give it to him.
Hey, put them both, man. Put them both right here, man.
You imagine if Chelsea does this, gives the armbands in both arms. Oh my!
Yo, he needs it because he's one of them guys that's going to be in the team no matter what. I think
And I think I like when defenders
have it.
are captains
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
naturally more physical. They naturally have this aura about them, and he
Yep.
presents that. Also, Chelsea bred and made.
Yep,
So
through and through.
yeah,
But he was so good, man. Not only defensively, but the way he breaks the lines with his passing is like it's top. He really. I think he's been a top 3 to 5 center back in the league.
I
Maybe more, but like
I agree.
he's so good. And then defensively, he gets in front of like his blocking is really good as well, man. He's always in front.
No,
So really want to highlight him, man.
on
But
point.
yeah. But we the game is going well, from the jump. I thought we created a lot of chances. It was all. A lot of the fans, I feel like, are giving Madueke too much stick as well for being selfish. I don't know. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I'll get to that. You just did mention one thing that drew my memory. You mentioned passing of Colwell, which was
Hmm.
great. I thought the passing of the rest of the team wasn't. I thought
Yeah,
they were not as crisp. I saw lots of loose balls. I saw
yeah,
lots of passing that just was not crisp. And
yeah. Especially in the final third, right?
exactly, and that's
Yeah.
something you have to improve.
Against a low block, you have to be crisp with it. Yeah, I feel
Exactly, because these are going to turn into transitions and
like.
and so we have to improve in that. But to your point of Madueke, I do stand with the idea that he is on the selfish side.
Yeah.
I believe that he looks to score first, which is okay.
I was gonna ask that. Is that? I know we could acknowledge it, but are you okay with that? Are you like,
I think you can look to score, but doesn't mean you have to take the shot because you
yeah,
say, you have to
yeah,
score. Have to he can, be goal oriented, but as soon as he doesn't see it's available, pass it. I don't
yeah,
think he does that nearly enough. And it's
yeah,
funny because on the flip side, you have Sancho, who's the
yeah,
complete opposite, who looks to pass. And sometimes I feel like, hey, Sancho, look to shoot.
yeah,
So maybe
yeah,
those two need to sync up and kind of.
yeah. I think it's gonna take time to like drill it in, but I feel you, man. Like it's like in at some point it's good because Sancho doesn't shoot more, but at the same time you kind of want him to a
Exactly.
little bit. My only thing, if he could find those like top of the box passes quicker, yo, his game would. Because
Exactly.
he's a great winger, man. Madueke is a very good winger.
I
Like,
like it, man. It's the swag,
yeah, he got
man.
some swag. And in terms of taking on his man, he got a lot better defensively as well. If he
Exactly.
could just find that, because
Point.
Palmer and Enzo were making some of those top of the box crashes to just lay off. So if we could
That's
just find that, but besides that, man, I think he's like that goal.
Let's take a
We
step
could
back before we get to the goal. 'Cause we can
okay,
first. So
okay. Go ahead.
so right now it's almost the end of the half, and back to Colwell. He makes a phenomenal block
Yeah,
that saves us from going down 1-0 right before half.
yeah,
Go into the second half, and we concede from a set piece. What were
yeah,
you
man.
saw that, man?
Man, what's up, man? My man Cuevas, man, the coach. You're my set
You know
piece
what I'm
coach.
saying?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna speak because I mean I can't say much because I'm only a fan. I don't know exactly how we do set piece defending. But man, it felt like no one was marking some of these guys, and even the players that are marking them, we had some small guys. Gusto,
I don't get.
Madueke is not even a defender, you
Yeah,
know. And we had all our center backs in the middle of the box. And maybe because they were gonna play it in, he thought, but like I don't know. It wasn't a great goal to concede, but it happens. It's unfortunate because we really didn't give them much chances before then. You
exactly.
know,
And
you
set
know. What
has
did
been.
you think about it? Were you mad about it too?
I was mad, bro. I'm tired of set pieces, man.
Man,
I feel like Chelsea and
it's
set.
hard to blame it on anyone.
It is, and that's what's frustrating about
Yeah,
it. And sometimes it's like maybe that's the issue. It's not a collective push. Maybe the
yeah,
collective team needs
yeah,
to hone in on set pieces. And I think set pieces was just it's just frustrating. And then on
yeah.
the side, some of these corners that the players were taking were all low drives, and I
Yep.
just comprehend why you can't
Yeah.
get the ball over. Why
Oh
does it?
my God! Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah,
My
so
man, my man Enzo, he didn't have a great game to be honest.
yeah,
Some of those corners, man, goodness, man, goodness.
goodness,
like,
bro.
like they wouldn't pass the first man, you know.
And I don't get it because
I don't get it. Enzo's a great passer too.
and just like from our experience, obviously we're not at that level, but like
Yeah.
when we're taking corners and the first one is short, okay, we
Switch
realize
it up.
we're like, let's back up a little, let's
Yeah.
power. You know, you make these changes, but maybe he was making them,
I
and
think there was about 3.
yeah, and it's just
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
you know, it's frustrating too as a defender. You
Yeah.
go down the and the ball doesn't even come, and now you have to go all the way back.
Yep. No, but the good thing we had a good response, man. Right away. I think like less than 5 minutes later. Madueke.
Our response season, we touched on our response after halftime.
Yeah.
Also, our response when we concede.
Yeah, it's quick.
These are two things we struggled in these last 2 years.
And these are kind of intangibles, man. Like it's hard to get. Like managers really got to preach and a lot of mentality stuff, you know. So commend the boys for that. Great goal as well.
Shout out to Swagger himself, man.
Shout out to Swagger, man. No
you like that? Yeah. Him, man.
But then after that, we're chasing a goal the whole game.
Yeah.
You know, and we had a lot of time. I think we scored in like the 60th.
Exactly. We
So
did.
we had a lot of time. We missed some chances. You know, I thought, you know, the game opened up, of course, and Sanchez had some big saves. I kind of want to give my man a shout out.
We give him a shout out, man.
Yeah, shout out Sanchez if you're watching this, man. Great performance.
We want to do well, but we also like football.
Yeah.
And these keepers were on something else.
Yo, both of them, right?
World class saves today.
Yeah.
These were unbelievable.
My heart sank when they had that 1-on-1 and Sanchez.
Unbelievable.
What, bro? I was like, no. Even Cole Palmer sat down for a second. He was like, this. What a save. And then right away, and another shout out, man. Mudryk takes the ball, drives down the whole pitch from our 18 to the other 18.
Yeah, what a guy.
Sends a cross with his left foot.
His crossing is getting better.
It's so good. I'm not going to lie. It's good.
So good.
So good. Wallahi, man.
It's getting better. So
I feel like Mudryk fan.
Yeah, you are.
You've seen the improvement, though.
I see it. I see the coaching.
The coach. That's what I'm saying. The improvement from the coaching.
No. I definitely, maybe I worded it wrong. I see the improvement, but I also see the in-game coaching.
Yeah.
Maresca does not leave him alone, and I don't know,
bro, you need that though.
I don't know if that gets. Sometimes you get said like, come on, man, like I get it. But man, you just see it, and Mudryk say, good thing he plays on the left and not the right, because he'd be So can you imagine with the amount of direction?
But you see how his game is becoming more efficient though.
It is.
It's not as immature as it used to be. So shout out my man Mudden, bro.
No. Shout out to him, and he great cross in Kunku.
Yeah.
Right? And just another worldly save. He could have placed it better, sure, but
it's a good save. It's more of a good save than a bad miss, right?
These are the games where I think if Chelsea played for another hour, no one is scoring.
Yeah,
like these keepers just had, they just had it with them that no goals were being conceded from that point forward.
Yeah. They had another one at the end of the half too, in extra time. Save, right before the whistle blew.
My goodness, that would have been heartbreaking.
That would have killed me. That would have killed me.
That would have been heartbreaking.
And then João Felix missed one too, right?
Yeah, right before Nkunku.
Yeah, he got to make that, man.
Yeah. I like the substitutions. I mean, I feel like now we expect when substitutions are going to be made. My only question about the substitutions,
could have been early.
Late? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, could have been early.
To see them earlier.
That was the first time he's made them so late.
Yeah. So maybe he knew the extra time was going to be a long period, and so that's the understanding there. I did feel like we were a little bit dominated in the midfield. I felt like we didn't have, and Maresca mentioned he does need, a physical. We, you can see why. I think more Enzo than Caicedo.
Yeah.
I think, man, Enzo is just the physicality. I don't get it. It's
he's not. Let me tell you something about Enzo. Love him. He's a great player, but he can't cover ground quick at all. Like he's slow. He got faster. I'll be honest, but he's just still slow, man.
Yeah.
And maybe I would like to see Dewsbury Hall play some more, or Lavia. Lavia's just coming back. Like,
I think it was a scratch. Because I think they're trying to. I don't know if he was
slowly.
on the team. Yeah, I don't think he was on the
He was
team.
he was on the bench.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on the bench. He was on the bench. I would have honestly, I would have loved to see him. It's gonna be interesting seeing that Lavia and Caicedo mix because they're kind of both more defensive. So
Yeah,
I would love to see it. Caicedo could play box to box though.
he can, man. He can. He had a couple of tackles that were good, and then that he was just late, and so I think that's a timing thing. He'll improve.
Yeah.
Overall, those were my initial reactions. Looking ahead, Fofana, Cuckoo, both out.
Yeah.
With yellow cards for the Liverpool game. That's a bit annoying, especially
a
Cuckoo.
bit annoying.
I didn't think his was he didn't,
that was some BS, bro.
Yeah, like I couldn't see anything. Maybe he said something we can't pick up. But like, come on, man, he wasn't even a part of the scuffle. Fofana, bad tackle, unnecessary. Really, he had containment, but it is what it is.
To be positive, I think it could be a benefit. I think Tosin will help us. Big presence, especially versus a big, tall Liverpool side.
Yeah.
Those corners and whatnot. He could be good. And then also Viega could help too, another physical big presence. So
I was going to ask you, Viega or Chilwell? Who do you think is going to start?
What? Viega, man.
No,
I don't think Chilwell touches the bench.
Let us know. I think he does touch the bench. I don't know. I'm feeling like, okay, maybe he doesn't.
He would rather play Cole left back, I think, than that.
No way. What?
Chilwell is not my man, yo. I'm not even hating. He's just not my guy, bro.
Nah, let's see. Come on, man. Sometimes you need time on the bench, and then when you come, remember, not to compare. Remember Rudiger? Come on, man. We forgot. Yeah. He comes in, but a manager loved him. A manager wanted.
Yeah.
Maresca, I think Maresca thinks Chilwell is being sold.
It'll be fun. That Liverpool game's gonna be fun.
Man,
2 weeks though. We gotta wait a minute.
But don't worry. Hopefully, we'll have some great.
Inshallah,
we'll have some great content for y'all during these two weeks. But once again, the international break is here, man. It's like you just can't get in a rhythm, man.
Yeah, you can't. This is the last one though for a while.
Is it? There's no.
Yeah, there's no more after this. I'm pretty sure.
All right. That's good, man.
Until March.
Season just starting. It's already the second one.
Yeah. But man, it's been real, man. We'll try to get some more content on for you guys. We appreciate everything. And yeah, you got anything to say?
Nah, just harping on that, man. Appreciate the support, guys. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep getting the word out. Give us feedback. We really want to make this channel personable, and we really want to keep the engagement high.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Take care. Peace.
Yes, sir.